Hi, my name is Zach, and this is my friend Alsara.
Hi, Zach.
We're so happy to see you.
We are.
And I want to tell you the story of how I found Alsara because it's a wild story. My inspiration for the oud was a Sudanese musician named Hamza al-Din, and he's the grandfather master of Sudanese music.
Nubian music, yeah. He was one of the first Nubian musicians to be well known outside of Sudan.
And so when I was writing the music for this album, I said to people, I'm looking for a Northeast African singer, and people looked at me like I was a little nuts, and nobody knew anybody. And I found myself on YouTube at 3 a.m. one night, and I think it was Sudan, Brooklyn singer, and what do you know, Alsara pops up, and I knew immediately that this was the voice that I wanted to have on this record.
And when I first heard from Zach, it was kind of a special moment. I was talking to my grandmother about this project. He sent an email, and I was a little hesitant at first. I was like, why would a rabbi in training ask a Muslim woman to come and sing spiritual Jewish music? I was just like, this is very odd. And I was asking my grandmother about it. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. And she said, well, what's your hesitation about? I was like, I don't know. I'm just, first of all, I don't know, I've never really sang Jewish music. And two, I don't know I don't know how I feel about working in a religious context. And my grandmother was like, well, you're Muslim. And the Song of Songs especially, she's like, that's part of our tradition as well.
Right, that's what I sent you.
Yeah, and that's what Zach had sent me, exactly. You sent it to me, and and my grandma was like, this is part of our tradition. She's like, we sing this poetry. There's no reason for you not to sing this poetry. She said, singing it actually makes you a better Muslim. And that was my first nod of yes towards the project. Then I met Zach, and I realized I really needed to do this project.
We had that wonderful coffee. We had a coffee, and it was like love at first sight,
it
musical
totally
love.
was. It turned from a short meeting into like a 2.5-hour debate about the concepts of shame and the constructs of dogma, and we just went all over the place. And
and the new directions that we wanted to push
ourselves,
musically,
exactly.
politically.
Yep. And politically especially, I felt like, when you meet someone who's doing radical work and trying to really break the constructs of what's normal within our communities, it's important for us heretics walking on the outside.
Right, that's the Epichorus.
That's the Epichorus. Yes, to, really participate in each other and create a bridge of communication so that we can say we don't believe in oppression. We don't believe in anything that stifles human growth and human creativity, and living the music by working with each other is exactly how that can be done.
Want to sing for him?
Let's sing for him.
Tell him about this song.
So this song is a traditional Nubian song called Nanaa, Genina, which means the mint garden, and it's about a lover who asks his loved one to come and meet him in the garden with the high walls, so they could love one another dearly and secretly, which is very reminiscent of the Song of Songs, if anyone's read it. The greatest love between the Prophet Sulaiman and the Queen of Sheba. The بحمل الضمي عمهلك علي ده انا حيلت ابوي وامي تعالى عالجنينة بسقي في حيطانه شجر المصطلح ظلل على عيدانه تعالى عالجنينة بسقي في حيطانه شجر المصطلح ظلل على